Hello again, folks. I just wanted to make a quick video about eating healthy. Um, I hate to tie everything into my stroke, but um, since my stroke, I've changed my diet completely. And when I say completely, I eat my wife's good food, and I've always done that, but I always snuck away every once in a while to McDonald's for this and that, and my large diet, Cokes and whatnot. But I just wanted to talk about how easy it is to cook for yourself and just make it taste amazing. Um, let's see. There's so many good resources out there on YouTube, the cooking shows, and even on one of my favorite channels, The Outdoor Boys. The guy Luke, the dad in the Outdoor Boys, is constantly making great food out in the wild and just improvising, and I love it. It's like even in a flatbread, all he does is put about four ingredients in a silver Ziploc bag, squish it up like this, put some yeast in, squish it in, let it rise overnight, and he cooks his flatbread over the back of his shovel. It's so cool. It just goes to show you how easy cooking is. It's hard when cooking for yourself. I've been doing a lot of cooking for myself, and it made me think of my mother um, back in the '60s and '70s. I never. She had one great. She's a great cook. She's a great cook, but she didn't do a lot of cooking, and I think it's because she felt the need to have a recipe always. Of course, our Sunday dinner, she was amazing Sunday dinner, and she always did that. She could do that without a recipe. But other than that, I don't ever remember her just just looking in the fridge and saying, "Ah, what do we got?" I'm sure she did, but I just don't remember it. What can we just throw together here? But recently, I've watched so many cooking shows that I just love. I love Sam the Cooking Guy. I love uh, Cooking with Dog. This Japanese woman who makes all my favorite Japanese dishes and makes it, and some Korean dishes, I think, too, and makes it so dumbs it down for you. So it's so easy to cook. And who else do I listen to? Lydia, the Italian grandmother who does some cooking, and oh, Jean Pierre. Don't know if his last name's on there or not, but he's great cooking. Also, the guy who used to cook for the Queen, what was his name? Uh, Grady. I want to say Grady. O'Grady or something like that. Yeah, he's fabulous. Anyways, I want to thank all you guys. If anyone watches this, I want to thank them because it's given me the confidence just to cook myself. And like for example, today I made some tacos kind of things, tacos, and I just looked in the fridge and I threw every fresh vegetable I could find. I threw it in a pan. I stir fried it up. I opened a can of refried beans and I put plenty of water in there and stirred it to this nice consistency. And then I threw my threw on some beans. Oh, I deep fried the corn tortillas from Trader Joe's in olive oil. And olive oil is good for you. I made it. It's almost soaking in oil, but that's good oil for you, and it's so tasty. It reminds me of the old deep fried tacos that Arctic Circle, my local Shivers. It used to be Arctic Circle, then it became Shivers, local in joint that I loved. I love. Probably it's not that healthy for you. I don't know what kind of oil they use, but I use olive oil, and then I threw some avocado on top of it. I threw some lime juice on top of it, and then I threw sprinkled a little tabbouleh, Mediterranean vegetable dish that you can get at Trader Joe's. Threw that on there. Put a little Frank's hot sauce. I should use Frank's hot sauce too much because it's a little salty, but I love it. Frank's hot sauce. Pulled that up. I made myself 2 quick tacos, and it was so wonderful. And I just threw everything in there. I threw some garlic, and I threw. My daughter had some leftover mushrooms. She lives in our basement. She has some leftover shiitake mushrooms. I had some zucchini and green pepper and onions, garlic. I threw it in there, all fresh vegetables, fresh ingredients. The only thing pre-made was those corn tortillas, and I'm loving those corn tortillas better than the flour tortillas. After I fry them in olive oil, they are so delicious, and they are non-GMO. I'm told by Trader Joe's that every corn product in Trader Joe's is non-GMO. I hope that's true. But anyways, it's just, and I'll tell you what, even watching the Outdoor Boys, oh, I love that channel. It just gives me so much confidence. I mean, it doesn't matter. That doesn't have to be perfect. Just throw it in there. It's just like my neighbor, my old neighbor growing up, Dolly, talking to my mother. Just throw it in there. Just throw it in there. Anyways, but I'm telling you, and these tacos are better than anything I could buy down the street, and much more healthy. And oh, by the way, I'll add one other thing. I'm not eating a lot of meat these days. Red meat maybe once, twice a month. A lot of fish, chicken, a lot of turkey and chicken, and white meats and things like that, sparingly through the week. But normally I don't. If there's not something handy, I don't feel the need to put meat in it. But our friends at church, their neighbor gave them these big portobello mushrooms that it was too much for them to use up, so they gave it to us. I tell you, that's not what I put in today I put shiitake mushrooms. It was same deal. And those mushrooms, it has a satisfaction, almost like meat. It's a flavor that satisfies you almost like meat. That's why you can go to some of these hamburger joints I've seen in the airports. I think they would, instead of a hamburger in the middle of their hamburger, this might be Shake Shack, I can't remember, but a big portobello mushroom in there. That's a bit much for me to have one big portobello to just bite into it. But I chop it up and put it in my taco, and oh my gosh. So anyways, I want to encourage everybody to eat healthy and cook. Cook yourself. You don't need to go down to the fast food joint and eat this food. You don't know how much salt and sugar and bad fat and lard, and you don't know what's in it. So that's all I wanted to say. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.